What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're covering a Gallade EX Hitmonlee deck in Pokemon Pocket. For those who don't know, Gallade EX has an attack. It does 70. This deck does 20 more damage each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. The cool thing about Gallade, it has 170 HP. That's so much. It is a stage 2 though, so that's like kind of unfortunate. But you do have Hitmonlee. Now Hitmonlee is pretty interesting. It has Stretch Kick and it does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Yes, that is a bench Pokemon. So that's the big thing here. We have Marshadow for revenge attack if we need to, right? We can pretty much go like Hitmonlee, Marshadow, and then Gallade if we want to, which is like a pretty cool combo. But we'll see how often we use Marshadow. Definitely the keepers here are Hitmonlee and the Gallade. We have the Ralts with the Teleport, which is one of your bench Pokemon, and the Kirlia, which has Slap, which does 20. So that's our main people though, Hitmonlee and Gallade. So we have 2 Pokeball, 1 Communication, 2 Rocky Helmets, so you do additional 20 damage if your opponent is attacking you. Or they take 20 damage if they attack you. 2 Research, 1 Sabrina, and 2 Cyrus. Cyrus is kind of your main thing here because you can bring a Pokemon off the bench to the active if it has damage counters on it. And it is going to have damage counters on it because you're using Hitmonlee to damage the bench. And you have 1 Mars, 1 Spicy Mars. Your opponent shuffles their hand into the deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed to win. So you could hypothetically go for like Hitmonlee into Marshadow into Gallade, put them at 1 card with Mars. That is a very spicy play you could do. So we're gonna hit cancel. This deck actually got first place out of how many players was in this? 269 players. Not the big tournament we won, but still went 10-1-1. Their one loss was to Palkia, just double Palkia, like the Palkia tank deck. But beat a bunch of other players. Beat Dalgy Arceus a bunch of times. There's a Gallade Hitmonlee. It beat a Gallade Lucario, and it beat a Gyarados in the finals. Actually, that's pretty interesting. A Gyarados deck. That's definitely something I wouldn't have expected. But let's go into battle. Let's test this deck out. Have some fun. The cool thing about Pocket, even though we just covered a bunch of decks last week, there's so many other decks still to cover. Like I know Rampardo's not usable anymore. I don't have any Rampardos anymore. But yeah, there's so many decks in Pocket, and they're all like somewhat useful, they're somewhat good, right? So that's the cool thing of Pocket is you could be good with a bunch of different decks. So I do like that a lot. Fighting is in a good place right now because RCS is everywhere, and so that's nice. You get the RCS Dialga decks, you got the RCS like toolbox decks, stuff like that. So we're going first, which is kind of upsetting, but we do have a pretty good start. We have the Ralts. Her opponent's set up. So we could hypothetically maybe get a Gallade next turn. So Ditto in the act spot. Interesting. Ready and go. So we are playing against a water-based deck. So we get a Marshadow. Okay, so let's go Pokeball. This will find us either Hitmonlee or Ralts. It is a Hitmonlee. We're going to put down the Ralts. I think we'll put down Marshadow and just pass. And I'm fine with keeping this hand right now because I could communicate the Hitmonlee next turn to hopefully find the Gallade. Now, there should be good odds on that Gallade, the Kirlia. There should be good odds on that. So we'll see what happens. So what does this Ditto do? Do I care about this Ditto right now? Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon attacks and use it as attack. If Pokemon doesn't have the necessary energies. Okay. It needs a necessary energy though. So can it use it? Because it doesn't have a fighting. Like, doesn't need a fighting energy to copy me. Oh, copy one of your opponent. Okay, yeah. So you can see, yeah. So it doesn't have the necessary energy. So that's the interesting thing there. So we have the Mars there. So we'll go communicate the Hitmonlee. Give me a Kirlia, baby. I mean, this goes back in the deck, so it's into the odds there. But there's 4 options, and it is Kirlia. Let's go. So we go to Kirlia. We go fighting energy, and we actually can punch that Jigglypuff on the bench, which is nice. I know Supporter card can be used. So we can hypothetically knock out this Jigglypuff next turn if it doesn't evolve, because we can snipe with a Hitmonlee, which is pretty cool. Also, Wigglytuff is weak to fighting, so this is great news for us. And there we see an X speed. I'm going to send up the Jigglypuff here. I don't think... we're just going to go for the sleep here? Just trying to put me to sleep? So, why did you inactive? And are we just going to see a Sing here? We can't hurt it if it's in the act spot. That's the big thing here. Flip. Tails, no! We're still asleep! We have no way of waking it up either, unfortunately. So there's a Gallade, so put Gallade in the bench. Put a Fighter G on the Gallade. And unfortunately, we just have to pass. We are just snoozing. Alrighty. Let's flip again. Bing! No, we're still asleep, bro. Alright, so if we're still asleep going back into our turn, we could put an energy in the Marshadow and just like get that set up. So yeah, that's unfortunate there. But Wigglytuff does need 3 energies, so that's a big thing. We see a Gibble come online. Okay. What is happening here? What kind of deck are we playing against here? So did okay copying our attacks. That's nice. Gibble gets a water energy, and we're gonna see another. I mean, they can still sing even though we're asleep. That doesn't matter. So, all right. Okay, we're awake. Good, good, good. So heads, we are awake now. And so we'll research here. I think we do. I could punch the Gibble or just knock out the Jigglypuff. I think I am just gonna go for knock out the Jigglypuff and just be like super aggressive here. We can Rocky Helmet the Gallade as well too. And then yeah, we'll go there. We'll energize Blade for the knockout, doing like 110. Yeah. Because 70 plus 20 plus 20 is 110. So we take a prize card. Ditto could come up, but like it can't copy any of our attacks. And it's going to come down to this Garchomp. So there's the Gabite. Now I could start sniping the bench. Like I could retreat, Hitmonlee it. And I think that's what I actually might do here. Ooh, I'm actually fine with this Sabrina play. Because now I don't have to discard the energy off my Gallade. Uh-huh. Not sure I'll put the water gently. Ditto. Yeah, still. Why are we putting water gently? Is something happening? Am I about to like lose somehow? Like what's going on here? We're Rocky Helmet the active. Put a Fighter Gene Hitmonlee. Snipe the bench. Okay. Yeah, water gene on the Ditto. What is happening right now? Okay. So there is a Garchomp. Garchomp says you must discard a card from hand to use ability. Once your turn, you may draw a card. Okay. They do have the... Okay, I guess they just didn't have the fighting energy. But now... Ooh, okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they will do 100 and... Okay, so they will not be knocked out next turn with this Garchomp. Okay. So Dragon Claw taking 100. They take 20 damage back. So 7, 8, 9... Yeah, we only do 110 right now. We have no way of doing more damage either. Okay. Putting energy on Marshadow is pretty useful. Oh, no. This actually could be really bad, actually. Because if they go for Sabrina here, we lose. Like, I can knock out the Ditto, but that doesn't do anything. Do they have their own Sabrina? That's the question here. Oh no, 10 HP, bro. Yeah, I mean, oh, they don't win though. They will just knock out my They would just knock out my Marshadow if they Sabrina here. Okay, so Giant Cape to the Garchomp. Okay. Cynthia. 50 more damage. 150 about to come down to me. Okay. Discard a card. And they can attack with the Ditto because they do put the fighting energies. Alright. So they take 20 there. On to our turn. Oh, Hitmonlee. Okay, Hitmonlee's not useful right now, though. We'll put this here. Oh, actually, Hitmonlee could have been... Oh, God, stop. Hitmonlee could have been really useful, actually. We'll put this here. We'll retreat into the Marshadow. Revenge for knockout. Yep. Oh, if they Sabrina, they still win here because they can bring up the Hitmonlee and smack my guy. I probably should have... okay, so we know Fighting Energy's next. So if they have Sabrina, they win regardless because they can bring up the Gallade and use Sabrina to take a knockout on it. One Sabrina. Okay, we should be okay. Unless they play their own Hitmonlee or something crazy like that. Yo, what a wild matchup here. So Fighting just did active. And that's the only bad thing about these like multicolored energy decks is like you never know what you're gonna hit. So like if they hit the Fighting Energy early, they could have been sniped with the Hitmonlee, and they could have damaged the Gallade. Wait, what? They can copy any of my attacks? Yo, what the heck? Yo, I read the card wrong. We lost to ourselves. What the heck? Yeah, if I didn't put down the Hitmonlee, we would have won. Yo, what the heck? Oh my god, what the heck? So Ditto copies anybody's attacks, not just the active. I read it wrong. Oh my god, dude. What a game. What a game, dude. Yeah, bitch, the Hitmonlee lost us the game. Oh my goodness, what a crazy game that was. Oh my gosh, okay. There's also, like, we talked about Giovanni. Well, we don't play Giovanni. What am I talking about? Yeah, we don't play Giovanni, so... Yeah. Wild. A wild game there. That was wild. We were going second, okay? Okay. So, there's an Arceus. Okay. This is a matchup we want to see. This is like a pretty good matchup for us. I'm like pretty confident it's a good matchup for us. I could be very incorrectly, but I think it's a good matchup for us. Yo, that's wild, though. My god, dude. We benched the Hitmonlee and it lost us the game. Mew comes down. Okay, cool. Rocky Helmet to the Arceus. Okay. Pass on our turn. We get a research. So we'll go Pokeball first within the deck. Oh, there's a Hitmonlee. Perfect. So we'll go Hitmonlee into research. Draw 2. Gallade and Curlio. Whoa, bro. Put that here. We'll use Teleport to switch into Hitmonlee. They can't attack us next turn, so I'm not too concerned. I mean, I guess they could pound us. But if they do that, we'll be able to snipe the Arceus. But we're going to one-shot this Arceus anyway with our Gallade eventually. So you're supposed to go to Curlia. Can I grab the freaking Curlia? Thank you, Curlia. We're rocking him with the active, I think. I think we're still fine. It's just in case they like red card does or something. Like I don't want to like in my hand. So I'm not sure if that's the correct play or not. But we at least damage the Mew. We can hit the Mew again. Oh, we actually can take a knock on Arceus next turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. Actually, we don't take a knock on it right now, unfortunately. We get a Gallade. Actually, we could Cyrus and take a knockout on it. Or do damage to it. But I think we're fine with just waiting a turn. Putting this here. Communicate the Gallade. Do we find Marshadow? That could decide what I want to do with the Cyrus. Ralts. Okay, so... we'll put down the Ralts. If they go Sabrina for some reason, we'll set up the Ralts, let them get knocked out. Let's throw a stretch kick. Punch the Mew. Bring it down to 60. Or 70, sorry, I can't do math. I'm sorry, I apologize. Which is enough to knock out with the Gallade. So put a metal there. We see another Arceus comes down. It's going to punch my Hitmonlee, but then it's going to take 20 damage. We did some Gallade. Gallade takes a knockout. Then we can punch the Mew for a game. So that's my plan. So, yep. Mess. Set up Gallade. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We actually do way more damage. I think we maybe could have taken a knockout last turn. Oh, they only had 2 energies last turn. That's the issue. So, yeah, we'll research here. Rocky Helmet, and Curlia. Okay, sure. We'll just... Oh, yeah, we can see. So what we have done is put down the Curlia, put the Fighting Energy, put Rocky Helmet. Just in case the red card us, we can, like, then, you know, have more odds to draw into the Sires. We Sires, bring up the Mew. And even then, they would need 3 more energies on the bench. RCS. So you can see, like, why this deck's, like, so good against RCS, right? This is, like, what the deck is built. Like, you got to understand, if you don't know about Pocket format, RCS is the biggest, like, the best deck right now. It is, like, #1 everywhere. So being able to counter that is great, and that's why you see, like, this deck fighting doing so well right now because of that. So, all right. So, Clothing Grassbow, nice to meet you. All right. So going first. Okay, I think that's okay. I guess I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I think going second is always the best. I think second is, like, the best in Pocket. 100%. Unless you're playing, like, a stage 1 deck that can, like, attack with 1 energies, then, like, sure. But a lot of decks aren't like that. I guess, like, Rampardos probably is fine going first. So we see a Gibble and a Gibble. So double Gibble. Whoa, double Gibble. All right. So we get a Rocky Helmet. We'll go Pokeball first. We Thin first, and then we research. So Marshadow. Okay, not a Hitmonlee. We'll research for 2. Curly and research. Okay. So put Rocky Helmet in the active just in case they do decide to swing. We'll put down Marshadow. No, I don't think we'll put down Marshadow. If they Sabrina here, I don't want them to use that. So Pokeball. Okay. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to go to Curly first and then Gallade. So we get the first attack off. Giant Cape the Gibble. Now, what's the chances of their next 2 cards being Gabite and Lucario? That'd be insane. But we might have enough HP to survive even that. I'm not sure. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll put down Marshadow Hitmonlee. We'll slap for 20. Whoa, I thought we haven't used the Portal card yet. Oh, we haven't used one yet. Come on now, what are we doing with our life? Cyrus and Cyrus. Okay, so we'll slap. Like I said, what's the chances of them having both those cards? Fighting Energy to the bench. Not going to do anything. Okay, I'm fine with that. So we'll go Gallade, Fighting. Yeah, we're just getting set up better here than my opponent is. That's all it is right now. We'll do this. We'll swing. We'll hold the Hitmonlee just in case we find another Curlia. We can start powering that up. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's no way they're not going to Gallade next turn. So they had to send a Riolu. And then we can start setting up the bench Marshadow. So send the Gibble here. There's no rare candy effect, so that's not going to do anything. I don't care about that, really. And yeah, there we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So it's on game 1 where it's like really back and forth and crazy, right? Game 2 was like how you kind of beat the RC's deck, stuff like that. And game 3, we just like got set up better than our opponents, and we were able to take them down. Even then, I don't know how that matchup would have been. We saw a lot of cards from the game was like pretty meh, right? But I think we definitely were at a better spot than our opponent. We were able to like evolve first and like attack and stuff like that. So I think it definitely is better. Yeah, so go check out this, go check out Gallade. Like I said before the beginning of the video, the cool thing about Pocket is like there's so many different good decks that like anything is like viable right now, which I think is really, really good. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys.